All right, here we go. It is Sunday, November 27th, 2022, and from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. This episode dedicated to the 2022 Delaware All-State Field Hockey teams, both Division I and Division II. We're going to work backwards from Division II, second team to first team, then Division I. It's the only division left. From the second team to first team. And they are laid out in alphabetical order by the players and then the goalies. That's how this goes. Brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you are having, please consider my stage hypnosis show and find out details about it at MarshallManlove.com. Special thanks go out to Jazzercise in Middletown. One of the proprietors there runs a very active Facebook group page for parents of high school athletes. They are kind enough to post up links to these videos that I produce in that page. Now, where we go? A couple notes here. I have pictures of everybody. Now, if you see your child and you would like to replace the picture that I have with a better one, I can't do it in the video, but I can do it on the website. And our website's DelawareSports.com. I rehearsed names. I should have everything pretty close. If I made some other kind of mistake, just send it to me. The list I had of the All-State teams did have a couple mistakes in there. So I had to go to the rosters, and I went with what the rosters said. So if there's definite mistake, just send it to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. I will play a little background music. However, it's only one song. The song that you usually hear. That's not it. It's this one. We'll play it in the background as we meet the 2022 Delaware All-State Field Hockey teams, Division I and Division II, starting with Division II, second team. Madeline Cherry from Ursuline, she's a senior. Headed to Merrimack to play field hockey. Oh, I think that music might be a little too loud. Just a little bit. There we go. Keep in mind also that I'm the only one here. There's no one pressing the buttons behind the scene. I have to monitor everything and then try to speak articulately somehow. Brianna Chi from Tower Hill, she's a senior. Jillian Collins from Indian River, she's a senior. Have some coffee with me. Grace Danner from Wilmington Christian, she's a senior. First team All Delaware Independent School Conference member as well. Brooke Farrell from Sussex Academy, she's a senior. Kinsley Hall from Indian River, she's a senior. Maya Jester from Lake Forest, she's a junior. Catherine Kaminsky from St. Mark's, she's a junior. Morgan Leeper from Sussex Academy, she's a sophomore. Rebecca Olson from Archmere, she's a senior. Amanda Rattay from Newark Charter, she's a sophomore. Sawyer Rowland from Wilmington Friends School, she's a sophomore. Emerson Ruggiero from Delaware Military Academy, she's a senior. Carolyn Walker from Tatnall, she's a sophomore. Mallory Wood from Lake Forest. She's a junior. Madison Lawson from Lake Forest. She's a junior. Perry Mulvaney from Wilmington Friends School. She's a senior. Summer Payne from Delmar. She's a senior. That's second team, Division II All-State here in Delaware. Field hockey. Now, let's see Division I. First team All-State players. This is Macy Bradford from Delmar. She's the Offensive Player of the Year. State champion Wildcats. Lydia Colasante from Tatnall, first team Division II. She was a runner of the year as a freshman in Tatnall. She's also an All-American lacrosse player. We interviewed her and one of her teammates. Go back to the channel to find out that interview. Bella Del Oso from Archmere. She's a senior. Helped the Auks get to the championship game. Emma Giaffrey from Archmere. She's a senior. Also helped the Auks get to the championship game. Katie Hanich from St. Mark's. She's a sophomore. Jordan Holloman from Delmar. She's a sophomore. Kid something else on the national team for her age group as well. Josie Holloman from Delmar. She's a senior, the Defensive Player of the Year, and scored more goals than most players from other schools throughout the state as well. Headed to University of Maryland. Where's the music? There we go. Parker Keeler from Woodbridge. She's a senior. Peyton Keeler, Parker's twin, from Woodbridge. Senior. It should be obvious. Kathleen Katie Marciani from Concord. She's a senior. Bailey Phillips from Delmar. She's a junior. Lindsay Renshaw from Archmere. She's a senior. Helped the Auks get to the championship game. Don't want to leave anybody out there. Laura Rogers from Delmar. She's a senior. Helped the Wildcats get to the championship game. Madeline Rowland from Wilmington Friends School. She's a senior. Seen her here holding commemorative field hockey ball with her 100th career point. Sophia Walsh from Newark Charter. She's a sophomore. Mackenzie Muka Weinkowitz from Concord. She's a senior. Rachel Whitehead from Tatnall. She's a senior. All-American as well. Ava Hughes from Archmere. She's a junior. Yes, indeed. She helped the Auks get to the championship game. That's your first team All-State, Division II. We'll move on to Division I, second team, in just a moment. This is also brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, Realtor. If you like help buying or selling a home in Delaware, Maryland, or Pennsylvania, I can help you out in all three states. Find out about my real estate doings at marshallmanlove.boxroach.com. Let's take a look at the Division I second team All-State. We will begin with Rachel Carey from Polytech. She's a junior. Devin DeGregory from Cape and Lopin. She's a junior. Alexa Guarneri from Wilmington Charter. She's a sophomore. Avery Jones from Appoquinimink, she's a senior. Kylie LeBeer from Polytech, she's a junior. Maddie Mosier from Padua, she's a senior. Faith Riley from St. George's, she's a senior. Louise Lulu Rishko from Cape Henlopen, she's a junior. Shannon Salerni from Padua, senior. Peyton Shields from Cesar Rodney, she's a senior. Megan Shirey from Smyrna, she's a senior. Ella Stack from Wilmington Charter, she's a junior. Hallie Geiger from Smyrna, she's a junior. The state championship goalie in Division I. Now let's take a look at the Division I first team All-State players. Beginning with McKenna Boyle from Sussex Central, she is a senior. Marie Brainerd from Wilmington Charter, she's a senior. Mackenzie Brown from Cape Henlopen, she's a senior. Ava Getty from Padua, senior. Hannah Maney from Cape Henlopen, junior, the defensive player of the year for the Vikings. Bailey Maston from Milford, she's a sophomore. Lifting weights there. Everyone should lift weights. Personal opinion. Bree Moffitt from Smyrna, freshman, state champion. Drew Moffitt from Smyrna, senior, state champion, offensive player of the year. Reagan McCrelly from Smyrna, she's a senior, state champion. Carly Penrod from Sussex Tech, she's a senior. Grace Wiggins from Cape Henlopen, she's a junior. Hannah Zimmerman from Milford, she's a sophomore. And Morgan Newcomb from Cape Henlopen, she is a junior. So there is a look at the 2022 Delaware High School Field Hockey All-State Teams, Division I and Division II. Special thanks go out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Dawnie M., my friends Joey B., Tommy K., those who continually support the show by watching. But please like, share, and subscribe wherever you find these videos. It helps us cross-promote all these young athletes and the wonderful accomplishments they are having on fields and courts and gyms and pools all around the state. Yes, there's 5,400 people doing videos like this, but because there are so many, we all get lost in the crowd, so it's important that we cross-promote. Help us do so. Like, share, and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Marshal Manlove, and now I'm gone. Have a wonderful day. Happy holidays.